Hello world, this is Rachel Eliason with the Wired That Way Weekly Geek Out. I tried doing this video a little earlier and we had some technical difficulties with internet around here, and that actually probably is a good thing because I happened to be at Best Buy today and came across a Chromebook really cheap, an old display model, and so now I'm trying this through the Chromebook, which I think will work better in the long term, just uploading this straight to YouTube. And I will be posting a couple of reviews on the Chromebook, one within the next day or two about kind of my initial impressions, and then in a couple of months I'll try and do a follow-up as far as what I think of the Chromebook once I've really gotten the chance to use it and see what it's capable of. Alright, so what's been up for the week in our Geek Out? Well, I forgot to tell you last week about TransSquat, the iPhone application that helps transgender people find a gender-neutral, safe bathroom, is coming to the Android platform. I'm very excited about that. I've already signed up to be a beta tester when it comes out, and when I've got a stable version of that I'll certainly be posting a review and probably a little walkthrough. It's a wonderful thing to be, a wonderful example of how technology is really changing the world for the better, especially for groups like transgender people that didn't have a whole lot of support before the internet. Now there's more resources than ever before, and that's a good thing. Other news, Apple took over Samsung's spot as the top cell phone manufacturer, which is great, and which probably took a little bit of the sting out of the fact that in the last quarter, Android and Kindle Fire and Android-like platforms drove Apple down to about 14%, or iOS, I should say, down to about 14% market share. Really not that surprising when you consider it. Apple computers have always kind of been a niche market, around 10%, high-end. They make good quality stuff, I'll give them that, but if you have a choice between good quality and something you can afford, a lot of times something you can afford is what gets in your pocket. So we'll see how that goes. In other news, there's a new social media out there, Tea Party Community, a social media network for conservatives who have been bullied off of Facebook by all these dang liberals that don't like them saying hateful, hurtful things about the president and about gay people. You know, you need to have somewhere where you can go air those sort of views. I had intended initially to make some kind of snarky reference to this, you know, because, oh, poor little Tea Partiers can't trash gay people anymore. But really, I'm kind of concerned about this because it's just going to extend the already big problem of the internet's walled garden, where you get on the internet and you can find people who share your views, whatever they are, which is good, but you can also avoid being confronted by anybody who has different views, and that's not a good thing. I mean, okay, it's a challenge at times when you have very conservative people and very liberal people on a social media site together and they're sharing news, and that's important to them and it pisses off the other side. But at the same time, how do you ever combat stereotypes if you're never confronted with the real thing? If you've never confronted with openly gay people online or in your life, how are you ever going to see them as anything other than the stereotype? And that's what I worry about this. At present, it's only got about 50,000 people, and I don't know, I don't see it going much further than that, but we'll see, maybe. We'll keep an eye on it. And this week's viral issue in the LGBT community is a pit bull named Elton, kind of appropriate considering, was dropped off at a Tennessee shelter because his owner feared he was gay. Okay, a gay dog. It could happen, but apparently this owner doesn't realize that dogs also hump each other to show dominance. And maybe this wasn't, whatever. Anyway, the good news is a veterinarian has rescued Elton, and if Elton proves to be family friendly, she will find a suitable home, she says. So Elton's life is not in danger. And that's your weekly Geek Out news. Give me a like if you like it. Give me a share. Give me a subscribe if you want to see more. And we'll do more. See you next week.